I'm especially honored to welcome you, all of you skilled, let me just call you potential skilled workers who are interested to think about moving to Germany, maybe for a short or maybe for a longer time, to work there, to bring into our country in Germany your highly educated skilled. And this is why we are organizing this conference with the aim to respond to maybe a lot of your questions. We expect for today's and tomorrow's conference around 1,500 registered participants, 1,500. P.S. Roslin, Your Excellency, this shows us the high interest in our bilateral migration agreement, and around 400, 500 are already here in this conference.
Since the signing of this agreement, we have established a diaspora placement agency. And this diaspora placement agency, which is a SAGA or a parastatal under the State Department for Diaspora Affairs, is a one-stop institution that coordinates ethical recruitment, ensures transparency in the placement of Kenyan workers abroad, strengthens the protection and welfare mechanisms for migrant workers, but also works to support private sector in the mobility of talent. We have also introduced a Diaspora Investment Support Office. Again, always knowing that labor mobility does not mean the movement of talent one way. It also means the movement of funds, it means the movement of skills, knowledge, and technology transfer back to this country. So the Diaspora Investment Support Office is an institution that cuts through the red tape and supports Kenyans as Kenyan diaspora as they look to invest back home.
We had a lot of activities actually in the past year. We have done a lot, as I just said, Goethe-Institut, AHK, but many other actors as well. And that made it possible that we see already in the first year of our bilateral agreement really significant increase in visa applications and also in visas that have been granted for labor migration and also for studying in Germany. And in the visa section we have actually increased the number of colleagues that are working now in this field and in this sector. Actually we don't have any waiting time at the German embassy. I repeat that every time that I have the occasion. We had groups, they had prepared their papers very well, and we could issue the visas within 3 days. So from application until holding the visa in their hands, 3 days. But thank you. But for that, it really needs a good preparation, not only here on the Kenyan side. You also need to have an employer that is really committed and has a good connection to the authorities in Germany that are also involved in issuing those visas.
Germany is undergoing a profound demographic transformation. Millions of workers are retiring, birth rates are low, and many sectors face acute labor shortages. Today, over 1.8 million job vacancies remain unfilled. Skilled immigration is no longer optional, it is essential. In that case, the challenges affects every sector: healthcare, industry, logistics, IT, crafts, and more. The German government has responded to this pressing situation with a broad package of targeted measures, both through national strategies and international partnerships. Germany's Skilled Immigration Act and the National Skilled Worker Strategy aim to make immigration easier, faster, and even more attractive. To make this policy a reality, Germany has invested in digital visa systems, strengthened central recognition support, established welcome centers in major cities, launched international recruitment programs via the Federal Employment Agency.